The frozen pipeline, a winter's warning. They say winter is coming, but not just any winter. This one comes with whispers, cold winds that carry more than frost. It's the kind of cold that sinks into your bones, into your soul. You might think it's just gas, pipes, and politics. But behind the headlines, behind the celebrations of new routes and promises of warmth, there's something darker lurking, something hungry. In the dark tunnels beneath Europe, where steel snakes through stone, a shadow stirs. The new gas route, flowing from Greece through Bulgaria, Romania, Moldova, and finally into Ukraine, was supposed to be a lifeline, a promise of warmth, survival, hope. But every lifeline has a price. The villagers near the pipeline call it the whisper line. At night, when the world falls silent, they hear it. A faint hiss, like breath from the earth itself, a cold breath that freezes the air. At first, people ignored it. Just the wind, they said, just the pipes working. But the whispers grew. By day 13, the frost on windows wasn't from the cold outside, it was from something inside. Houses froze solid from the inside out. People found their own breath frozen in midair, their eyes wide with terror. The shadows followed the pipeline like a creeping sickness. Lights flickered and died. Radios crackled with static, then voices, faint, desperate, warning. No one dared speak of the frozen ones. They were the victims of winter's cruelty, trapped in icy prisons of their own homes, their bodies perfectly preserved but empty of life. Faces twisted in silent screams. You might think that's where it ends. But it's just the beginning, because the whisper line wasn't just carrying gas. It carried something else: fear, doubt, despair, the kind of darkness that seeps into hearts when warmth and hope are scarce. The soldiers guarding the route found strange symbols carved into the walls of the tunnels, runes of old, warnings from a forgotten time. They spoke of a curse that would awaken if the lifeblood of warmth was withheld, if the cold ever got hungry. And now it was hungry. But here's what you need to hear. You are not helpless. You are the flame that pushes back the frost. With every act of solidarity, every shared story, every voice raised in truth, the shadows shrink. The new pipeline is more than steel and gas. It is a symbol of connection, of resilience, of hope that refuses to freeze. You begin to feel it now, don't you? The warmth spreading inside, a fire fueled by courage and unity. Imagine yourself standing with Ukraine, not just in words, but in spirit. You are part of this lifeline. Every time you share this story, every time you say, "I stand with Ukraine's warmth," the cold cannot claim us. Hope flows stronger than any frozen shadow. You are thawing the darkness. You are fueling the future. The winter will come. It always does. But this time, it will meet a fire it cannot snuff out. Because Ukraine's strength is not just in pipelines or gas. It's in the hearts of those who refuse to surrender to the cold. So as you read this, feel yourself becoming that flame. Feel the power to spread warmth, to ignite hope, to banish shadows. The frozen ones tremble. The whisper line pulses. But the light only grows. Stand with Ukraine. Now, always. Because the fight is not just for survival, it's for the warmth of every tomorrow.